Hello, everyone, and welcome to another one of our shows, ReprogramYourself.com. This is a show and a series about self-esteem and how to build more good self-esteem, healthy self-esteem. And today, Justin, are you there?
I am, Esteban. How are you, sir? Very nice to see you.
Excellent, excellent. It's great to see you too, my brother. So today's show is actually a part two about self-esteem, and the question we're answering today is self-esteem or is low self-esteem a mental illness? This is actually part two. Last time we did the show, we spoke about it. So make sure you take a look at the previous show, and this will be part two of this conversation. So we hope you enjoy it. My name is Esteban. I'm a master in the martial arts of Taekwondo. I'm a fifth degree black belt. And I'm also a student of personal development. And this is why I'm doing the show. So let's talk about this, Justin. Is self-esteem a mental illness? Maybe you can give us a short review about this.
Yeah, absolutely. To review the previous episode, which I recommend that you check out, viewer, very good information and fun, like have a lot of fun. Basically, self-esteem is not a mental illness. And there's two ways to look at this. First and foremost, I really don't like the term mental illness because it kind of describes something that is set. And it's like, it can't be changed and is outside of your control. And if you are familiar with most personal development foundations or learnings, taking control gives you power. And it empowers you to improve and change yourself and improve your life. So self-esteem, in most cases, is not a mental illness, though there are some people who do have, brain damage or brain chemistry that really is biologically, different than the average person. For the most part, I'd like you just to think about it this way: that you have brain chemistry that changes your feelings, and then you have feelings that changes your brain chemistry. And it's kind of the case of the chicken and the egg. You have a chicken, lay the egg. Where did chicken come from? Came from an egg. But in reality, you have the ability to change your brain chemistry by changing your thoughts and your physical feelings, which, believe it or not, you do 100% have control over.
Excellent, excellent. And I think that's very important to keep that in mind, that we have control, or a big part of our lives we actually do have a lot of control over, right? So there's a lot of things that take place in our minds and in the choices that we make that affect what we are living, our reality, right? Our circumstances. So I'm glad that you clarified that there are cases where self-esteem is a mental illness, but in majority of the cases, it really isn't, and we have full control over it.
That's the truth. Now, we do have a technique here, because we promised you at the end of the last video that we'd serve up our technique now. In each subject that we talk about, we have a discussion, and then we do move into an active technique that you can do to really create change in your life, improve your self-esteem, and improve it in the areas that you want to improve: your relationships, your career, your children, your finances, whatever it is that you want to make better.
Excellent, excellent. And before we get into the technique, I just want to give everybody a word of advice. If you are operating machinery right now, or if you're driving, make sure that you pull over or you stop doing what you're doing as you do any of these exercises. They're very short, most of our exercises are 5-10 minutes long. So if you can take a break from what you're doing, go ahead and do so, because part of developing a healthier self-esteem is to do these exercises. So Justin, by the way, Justin is doing this absolutely at no cost. If you were to hire a hypnotherapist like Justin to help you with self-esteem issues, They can run you up to $40 an hour, $50 an hour, sometimes even up to $100 an hour. And what we're doing here is we want to give value to the community, to people that are fans of our show. So if you've been watching our series, you're going to find out that there's exercises that you can do that a real hypnotherapist would do with you if you hired them. And you can do these exercises right by using your device at no cost to you. So I hope you enjoy this exercise that Justin and I have are giving you here. Um, from our hearts. Okay, so enjoy.
Awesome. All right, Master Baez, thank you. So what I'd like to do is invite you the listener, to be able to find a comfortable place where you can close your eyes and you can take your focus and your attention and move it inward. Now you do have control of your feelings, of your thoughts, of your life. And it's important to exercise your control. And as you take time now to focus inward, as you hear my voice, you are exercising your control. You are becoming better at controlling your thoughts, your feelings. And you are learning that your future is in your hands. And that the majority of your life, you are able to mold and shape, to look and be exactly as you want it to be. And right now, this simple exercise is a relaxation exercise, and a visualization to learn just what it's like to master how you feel. So as you listen to my voice, you may have already begun to notice how much more relaxed your body is now than it was. And notice that the space in between your thoughts grow longer. And your thoughts slow down. And as you hear my voice, you'll notice that any tension, any tightness, soothing, smoothing, relaxing, unwinding, softening throughout your entire body. Soothing, relaxing, softening, unwinding your entire body. Your shoulders unwinding, relaxing, softening, smoothing. Your back, legs, arms, neck, soothing, relaxing, softening, unwinding and smoothing out. And imagine now in front of you a staircase leading down, and you can't quite consciously see the bottom of the steps, but you know it's there. And this staircase will lead you down to the door into your mind. And let's go ahead and walk down these steps. You'll notice along the side a golden railing you can grab onto for security, stability, and confidence as you walk down these steps. With 10, one step down, 9, 8, going deeper into your mind, 7, that's right, 6, 5, halfway there, deeper into your mind, 4, holding on to the railing, 3, now towards the bottom, 2, and 1, and at the bottom now. You'll see in front of you a door that leads into your unconscious mind. Reach out with your hand inside your mind and feel the texture of this door. That's right, notice the texture of this door. Look at the color of it. Feel it. Now, see it in front of you. And notice the door handle. And feel the door handle in your hand. Turn it and walk in. Closing the door behind you as you are inside your mind now. And before you, I'd like you to turn to a certain direction and see a grassy meadow before a lake. And move towards that grassy meadow in the lake. And notice the color of the grass as it surrounds you now. Notice where the ground leads to the water. Feel the perfect temperature of the air. And as you observe the lake, you notice that it just stretches out. It just stretches so far. It's almost infinite from what you can see now. And sit down in the grass in front of the lake and really observe the stillness of the water. Observe the stillness of the water. Really, really notice the stillness, the peace, the tranquility of the water, and how flat and smooth it is, stretching out. How peaceful, how tranquil the water is. And imagine what it feels like now to be the water. Imagine what it feels like to be the water and to be still. To be vast and tranquil. To be so at peace and so balanced. Feel it in your body now. That's right. And you're learning that you have the ability to be at peace, to be tranquil anytime. All you need to do is remember this lake that's inside you. This lake is inside you. It is you. Or you've only gone inside yourself to find it. And you'll remember this lake, and every time you choose throughout your day to visualize the lake, you can find the same peace and tranquility that you have now. You feel. And now it's time to stand up, turn around, head back to the door. And while the lake is behind you, it is always within you. You can bring it up front anytime to find the same peace and tranquility. Open the door, step through, close it behind you as you are again at the bottom of the stairs, looking up. And go ahead and begin to walk up, grabbing onto the railing for support. 1, 2, 3, coming up. 4, 5, halfway there at the top, you'll be fully conscious. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Eyes open. That's right, eyes open. Wide awake at the top of the stairs, fully conscious and alert, ready for the rest of your day. This is good.
That was great. Thank you, Justin. Feedback. Let me give you some feedback. That was incredible. Accessing that part of the mind. Um, the unconscious part, the part that we don't have access to consciously all the time, the part that makes our heart beat, the part that we use to breathe, to blink, all these things. Um, I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, but I think it's called, and maybe some of our viewers have seen the movie. It's What the Bleep Do We Know? So when you asked me to go down the stairs and you asked me to open the door, I felt like I was in one of the scenes of that documentary, What the Bleep Do We Know, where the mind, there's like a lot of thunder going on and a lot of connections inside the mind. So I was, I kind of visualized myself being inside of my own connections and all the infinite connections that my mind has. And then you said go into the grass. And I went into this place where the grass was kind of bluish green, and in the lake. And when I was in the lake, the connection that I made was that I have access to everything. You said when we become like the water is all connected to all other bodies of water. It really doesn't separate. And I felt like I have access to everything that I have questions about, to everything that I have doubts about, that there are answers and that I can have access. But like you said, the most important feeling was peace. And I had that sense of security. Security was a big part of this exercise. I felt secure. I didn't feel afraid. So those feelings, I think, have to do a lot with having high self-esteem. A person that believes in themselves, that loves themselves, they're not afraid. I mean, they experience fear, but they're not afraid, right? They handle the fear. So I had this sense of security about me, which was cool. So
Yes, very cool. Exactly right. And now you can access that sense anytime you want. Just visualize that lake and really observe how still and peaceful the lake is. You'll feel that peace, that security inside of you, and the connection. And whatever other feelings are there for each person goes through this experience in their own way, and they find exactly what they need for their life. Just right.
awesome. Oh, this is great. This was a great exercise. So today's show was about self-esteem and mental illness, and this was the exercise we promised you from our last episode. So I hope you guys stay tuned to watch our next ones. Now, I wasn't able to put my lower third, which is the stuff on the bottom, but my name is Master Esteban Baez. That was Justin Kunz, certified hypnotherapist. And I'm a fifth degree black belt in martial arts, student of personal development. And I hope that this show will help you increase your self-esteem in an abundant way so that you feel secure in your life with your abilities to achieve goals and to live a healthy, productive life. Please make sure you visit our website, reprogramyourself.com, to sign up and for our secret videos. We do have some videos that we won't be publishing on the web, and also to see the archive of all of these videos in one place. So visit reprogramyourself.com for all of that. And an announcement that I want to make is that next year we're planning a live event. Justin and I are planning a live event with also some of our friends that might speak at our event that are also experts in their field of personal development. We have coaches, trainers, martial artists, Reiki masters, healers, spiritual people. We also have practical people in there too that you can learn from. Okay, so that's what we have in the works. So make sure you join our list so you can have access to this awesome live event of Reprogram Yourself. This is it for today. Justin, thank you again.
You're welcome, Esteban, everyone. I got the website here, so just so everyone sees it, okay? And it was a pleasure, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Bye, everybody.